This is word problem simple interest. So after we've already done the word problem simple interest warm-up, then you can try this video. And I'm going to do 2 problems and then give you 2 to try. So let's start with the first one. Melissa Wright won $6,000 on a slot machine in Las Vegas. She invested part at 2% simple interest and the rest at 3%. In 1 year, she earned a total of $1,600 interest. So the table was already filled out for us. We have our principal, our rate, and that equals interest, because that's what we were doing to make simple interest. You multiply the interest rate to the principal, it tells you how much interest there is, and you do it for each, and then you can add them up. So that's what we're going to do. So our first one, principal, we know that she had a total of $60,000, so you put that there. Our 2 rates are 2%, remember always as decimal, and 3%, and you always divide it by 100. That's why it's giving us 2 decimal places. Interest is not given for these, but we do have a total interest of $1,600. So what we're missing is the principal, and that's going to be a variable here. And when you have a total of 60,000, you make one x, and the other 60,000 minus x. That goes back to our first one that we did, not first one, our second type that we had here. So if you know how much you're investing total, then you know how to represent the other two, the 2 accounts, in terms of that 11,000. So if you make the first one x, the other is what's left over. It's what we subtracted. And then there you have it. And if you add them up, you also notice they make 60,000. Okay, and so now we just have to multiply. So 0.02x, 0.03 times 60,000 minus x. And then there's our equation right there, because we have a relationship between interest. You can always use this one, but it doesn't give us anything. This one will give us an answer. So we do 0.02x plus 0.03 times 60,000 minus x, and that has to equal 1,600. And simplify and solve. So 0.03 times 60,000, 1,800. Minus 0.03x equals 1,600, and then combine like terms. So those 2 together give us that. Subtract the 1,800. Divide. Let's see what we get. 20,000. So if we put 20,000 at 2%, then what's left over is 40,000, because there's a $60,000 total, and that one we're investing at 3%. And so here's how you check it. We already know we have a total investment of 60,000, so we just have to make sure our interest is supposed to be 1,600. So if we do the 20,000 times 0.02, we're now calculating our simple interest, and we do the 40,000 times 0.03, that gives us 400. That gives us 1,200 for a total of, and there it is. Alright, let's try another one. By the way, those are your answers. Alright, so on this one, let's just pull out our rates first. We're going to do a 4.5%. So if you divide it by 100, we get this. 3%, divide it by 100, we get this. And let's see what else we have. We have a total income from interest of 1,020, so that's our total interest. And then our principal for each. So she invested some money at 4.5%, and 1,000 less than twice that amount. So she invested some money, we'll call that X. And then 1,000 less than twice that amount. So remember, 1,000 less means minus 1,000. Twice that amount. And there we go. Alright, if you want to make a total column, we can add them up. Might as well, already here. Okay, so we added them up, we get this. Alright, so now we multiply using our formula. And there is our equation. So 0.045x plus 0.03 times 2x minus 1,000 equals 1,020. Double check it. 0.03 times 1,000 is 30. Alright, combine like terms, and that's 0.105x, just a double check. 0.045 plus 0.06, 0.105. Add the 30. $10,000. So $10,000 at the 4.5%. And then if we plug it in for this one, 2 times that is 20,000 minus 1,000 is 19,000 at, where are we at? 3%. Alright, and then double check it again to make sure we have the correct interest. So 10,000 times 0.045 and 19,000 times 0.03. We should have a total interest of 1,020. So 10,000, 450, 19,000 times 0.03, 570, 1,020. Check. There you go. Alright, here's 2 problems for you to try. Give them a shot, and then I'll write the answers. Try number 3 first, and then unpause it and the answer will show, and then try number 4. So hit pause now. Alright, and this is what you should have gotten. Alright, try the next one. Make sure you always check it too. It's very important. You want to do all that work and then make a simple error, and the whole thing's wrong. Alright, try that one. And here's what you should have for your answer. So x, 4 times the amount. Multiply, multiply. There's your equation. Solve it, plug it back in, and check it. And everything checks. There's the answer. Thank you.